Beyoncé's poor 13-year-old brother lives in a trailer. Beyoncé is estranged from her teenage brother, Nixon.
He asks, "Why doesn't that person love me?"
Said his mom, Alexandra Wright. Wright shares Nixon with Beyoncé's father, Matthew Knowles. They met in Seattle in 2007. Knowles insisted on going for a drink together. He stayed in Seattle for 3 weeks until Wright agreed. Knowles was still married to Beyoncé's mother, Tina. Wright said,
"I was not conflicted about the situation, because his marriage was not a functioning marriage."
Wright became pregnant with Nixon in May 2009. The same year Knowles' wife asked for a divorce. They had been married for 30 years. Beyoncé took her parents' divorce hard. In 2014, she performed her revenge anthem, Ring Off. In it, she praises her mother for leaving a toxic marriage. Nixon was born in February 2010. A DNA test proved that Knowles was his father. Wright and Knowles ended their relationship in 2011. Knowles had been accused of misappropriating funds. Soon after, Beyoncé fired Knowles as her manager. Wright said,
"We had joint credit cards and bank accounts, and after the audit started, he just cut them off. I left him, and he didn't ever expect me to make that choice."
Knowles doesn't pay Wright child support. He has never met Nixon. He once suggested Nixon be raised by Beyoncé instead. A $250,000 child support dispute left Wright bankrupt. She went to a charity for the homeless for help. She and Nixon resided in a 2-bedroom mobile home. Then Wright's friend, Shard Jackson, took them in. Wright works 16 hours a day to pay the bills. It's hard for Nixon to see his sister living as a billionaire, but his mother insists that fame does not equal happiness. Meanwhile, Beyoncé embarked on her Renaissance tour. She's bought the most expensive house in California. Her Malibu estate costs $200 million. It's a 40,000 square foot property. Beyoncé purchased it for her family of 5. It's located 10 miles from where Nixon lives. But Beyoncé has never tried to reach out to him. Wright said,
"I can't imagine how Beyoncé feels, knowing she has a homeless brother. I know if I were in the same position, I would reach out. Maybe she is too busy."
Nixon is publicly recognized as Beyoncé's relative. His classmates constantly ask Nixon about her. Even the grown-ups take pictures of him. Wright said,
"Nixon has never had the luxury of being a normal child. Being related to someone famous smothers kids like him, and they lose their identity. I just don't know how to help him be his own person."
Wright also claims she was forced to hide her identity. She feared death threats from Beyoncé fans. Wright believes Nixon can bond with Beyoncé online. In her interview, she asked Beyoncé to contact him. Beyoncé remained silent. Fans pointed out that her sister, Solange, wasn't mentioned, but Wright claims she isn't looking for money.
"I don't want anything from them. I just want my son to be free and to have a happy life."